evening, everyone. Welcome to episode 11 of Sins of the Mother. This is an actual play podcast for the Dawn of Flame Adventure Path by Paizo. I think that is all the thing. Oh, and we're Crits and Cantrips. Tonight I'm joined by on camera Brendan, who's right here,
So,
and then
so, bro.
off in the ether over here because I'm only showing cameras right now, and actually I'm not showing anything. Um, is Dylan and Dalton. Very good. And Justin. And then, like I
Yo,
said, Brendan. I think that's everyone. Am I forgetting anyone? Nope. Oh, look at that. Crits and cantrips. But yeah, we're back for episode 11. Last week we had to kind of alter things around a little bit. We played a little bit of the Starfinder 2E stuff, which we'll definitely jump back to at some point in our, I think what we're dubbing a one and done. Instead of crits and cantrips, it's one and done. I think it's pretty good. So we'll definitely jump back into that at some point. But tonight we are going to play our normal Starfinder. So, quick banter topic off the rip. And we were just kind of talking about it a little bit beforehand. But what, if any, technology in terms of gaming are you looking forward to having in the future? Are you excited about having like extremely highly realistic looking games that are still on your computer? Or you want like full feedback suits where your mind is Ready Player One? Or you just want like a treadmill that you can run on? Like, even if it exists now, if you're just looking forward to it getting better, I think we're all gamer people. So, is there anything in particular that anyone is looking forward to hopefully being able to play one day?
I would like the kind of treadmill that they have in Ready Player One, where like you run around, but like you're kind of stationary.
Yeah, like locked
Um,
in or whatever.
yeah,
Yeah, it's like a
yeah. I think
360
that would
treadmill. Yeah.
be, yeah, that would be really cool.
Yeah. No, I agree. I think they have like rough prototypes
Yeah.
of it. Do you want a Game Boy on your phone, Brendan? Is that what you're saying?
Mm.
You're excited about the future of emulators?
I
No,
got
no,
it.
I think yeah, Disney I think has a pretty advanced like fully. It's like a bunch of the little balls on the ground that can like freely spin around and they like track your movement and stuff. But yeah, having that like more accessible in the home would be pretty cool one day.
Big
I'll go next.
surprise. You like Disney?
I want a pod. I want to stay down. I want to lay down on a pod, and then it like somehow hijacks my fucking brain and makes me
Consciousness,
think
yeah.
I'm there.
Yeah. You know how crazy that would be if it was like backwards compatible for shit too? It's just like,
Oh my
yeah, you can
God.
play the original Skyrim on it. And you can just go into it.
Okay, I'll see you guys in a couple years.
Yeah, pretty much.
But yeah,
That'd be
one of
crazy.
those things where you're like floating in like salt water and it just feels like you're
Yeah,
nowhere.
Well, maybe
what's that
maybe
called?
not that.
Deprivate or sensory
Sensory
deprivation pod?
Sensory deprivation tank. Yeah,
Yeah, tank, excuse me. Yep.
that's like some 11 shit. I don't know if I want to get all wet while I'm playing games, but I
It would
understand the
be a
concept.
sacrifice I'd be willing to make though, you know?
I like to be able to control when I
But
get wet when gaming.
I'd get out and I'd be all pruny. That'd be gross. I wouldn't like that.
It's good motivation to get out so you don't sit in it for 2 years, you know?
I'm not gonna get in it. I'm gonna wait until they can do it without the water, and
Wait
then
till they
I'll
have a
get
dry
back.
sensory deprivation tanks.
God damn it!
Just a wind tunnel
Yeah, yeah.
or magnets.
Ooh, maglev would be dope.
You want the
You,
pruniness.
so does you want the prettiness.
I think like I think those are like both definitely cool. I think the continued advancement of like the augmented reality stuff is super cool. Like they already have that a little bit, but like the stuff where you could just like make my whole house into a zombies map, like a Call of Duty zombies map, and like have to run around and do stuff like that. Like continuing to shrink like virtual reality headsets and having like the augmented reality stuff. Like just being able to like, I'm gonna go out into my woods and play Minecraft, you know, just shit like that.
Yeah.
That'd be pretty cool. But like that's I think like you want that first, and then you want the treadmill, and then you want the sensory deprivation tank without the salty water in it.
Hmm.
Yeah, so said I wish they could make doing chores cool. Yeah, I want to get.
Yeah.
I just want to see a pop up for me putting away my jeans plus 10 points, plus 10 points, plus 10 points.
Just gamify your life.
Yeah, gamify my life. I've tried to do it before with like working out, but like
Mhm.
games aren't aren't fun if you're not doing it with someone else too. Like I need competition, I think is really what it
Yep.
comes down to. It's like, hey, I'm at 780 points on this game I made up for myself. And everybody's like, good job, dude.
Isn't
Was
that what
that Peloton?
Peloton is?
Yeah, Peloton.
Peloton
Yeah,
is
that's
that.
true. But that's just
Just
like
get a Peloton, Austin.
I know it's like just like a tread. I know you could just do other things too, but like it's a treadmill. I could just go to the gym.
The lifestyle.
You could just go to the gym.
I could just go.
Just
you
like
know?
and then go on the treadmill and look at the guy next to you like, how many points you got? It's like, what the fuck are you talking
What
about?
are you talking about, dude? He's like, my legs are bigger than yours. That's how many points I have.
Get swole. That's the point system.
And my legs are 14 inches.
There you go.
Oh man.
Okay, I know what I want.
Okay.
I want a satellite orbital laser.
Oh my god.
Dylan?
It sounds like so much fun.
It sounds like a death cannon in space, and I don't think you
Like-
can get that.
Like the
Okay,
one
but
that got
imagine-
GTA 6 or GTA 5? Is that what?
Yeah, you can just like pay to like pay $1
Come on.
million and kill that guy.
But no, I
Unless
would
he
want
goes
it
and
like
does
on my wrist and like a little data pad that I can do boop boop and then yeah.
That sounds like some Helldivers level stuff.
You know, that doesn't really seem like video game technology, but it's good to know what you really want.
It's not. That's not. That's a weapon. That's a straight up weapon. That's not a video game, Dylan.
And
Hey, well,
Brendan's
when
like,
video
"I
games
want
first
a
came out, they were
lightsaber."
described as weapons by a certain crowd. It took us a long time for us to say that they weren't. So I'm glad
In
we're there.
classic Dylan
but-
fashion, you are stretching this.
Uh-huh. Yeah. This is like when I asked, like, what mythical place do you guys want to go see? It's like, I want to be a Jedi and I want to have telekinesis. It's like, okay. Like, I set the bar too low.
our hopes and dreams, Austin. Don't limit us.
Yeah, no, that's fine. We're banting. That's all that matters, right?
Yep.
I guess. Brendan,
Maybe.
did you go?
I mean, I posted, I showed you my
emulator,
Game
yeah,
Boy. As long as I have access to every game that I've ever played, I mean, that's key. But I do think that like the ability to play these tabletop games with each other is only going to keep getting better.
That's true.
Like it would be really cool if at some point we can full dive, jump
First
into our
person.
characters and be walking around and just like
Like,
blow up
almost
a
like a
monster
video
and it
game,
explodes
but
in
like,
XP
yeah.
points. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm thinking of Sword Art Online, but the D&D version where we don't all have to fight to stay alive.
Yeah, that'd be cool. They're close to that too. Like I feel like the diving in and like having the first person thing like exists. It's now just like making it work for all of the complexities of the world and everything. So, but like the
Right now,
technology is
all-
there for that. I feel like.
Yeah. Right now, all the VR stuff is like a lot of exercise. So if we could just get that out of it.
You know, a
Then,
lot of people play
that'd be
VR
better.
just sitting down too. Like a lot of the games allow you to just sit down and you're just like doing this, sitting down.
No, Blade and Sorcery. That's about as close as we can get to like a
Yeah, that's
D&D-esque like fighting game.
It is pretty good.
I really think it'd just be cool if we can have some way to sort of universally like allow you to craft your own worlds. Because like the biggest thing is like we can play this tabletop game because someone has released a map pack and an art pack specifically for this, and we still have to kind of make up our own characters and stuff like that. But if we have a way within a game to be able to kind of like sift through features and sift through races and like change the terrain and
Universes
like
or
change the
whatever
colors
too,
of
yeah.
things and like manipulate all that stuff, like it would be really cool to be able to do our own homebrew stuff and do our own modded versions of things, to be able to do our
Yeah,
own,
just
but
like
be able to
an actual
just
universe.
drop in. Mm-hmm.
You want
And
to
do
be
it
able
easily.
to play in Galarian. No holds
Exactly.
barred. Just do whatever you want.
Awesome. So
Easy.
Austin, get on it.
Yeah, okay. Expert coding master. I'll just ask ChatGPT to make it for me real quick.
There you
Write
go.
in
Boom.
HTML all of
Yeah, that could be a
Galarian.
part of that.
Oh, AI would definitely be part of that. Cool. All right. Well, hopefully that got us thinking about sci-fi stuff. But tonight we're gonna jump
thinking
back
about my
into the
laser.
sun. Back to the sun we go. So does anyone want to pull up the notes or just use their power of their memory to briefly talk about what we did last time we played. If anyone- yeah, I can too.
Yeah. So I remember that we definitely found a secret tunnel.
Yep.
Mhm.
We were exploring through. We fought some. What were some of those
Little
bugs
critters?
that
The
were?
Kefax.
Yeah, Kefak. Yeah, in the like washroom.
Yep.
And we went through. Was it like a? It was like a temple or a church or something. Wasn't it
To
that we went
Saren Ray.
through?
Yep, like an empty chapel to Saren
Yeah.
Ray. Yep.
Fought some bots in what looked like a museum area.
Yep.
Just some like security drones.
Uh-huh.
Made pretty good work of them.
Yeah.
And while that was going down, forget, were you Romdus in this form?
Sidmore.
You were
Sidmore.
Sidmore in this
Sidmore
one.
found
Sidmore was back in the room with the tubs where we fought the bugs and found a secret tunnel that went through to the other side of the compound, and we popped out and found some of these bad guys in here, and we've been doing pretty good. And I don't remember, were these critters something that one of the baddies
Brendan
summoned?
did. Brendan
did.
some like
Okay.
holograms or illusions of the
That's
Kefax.
right.
Ah,
That's right. But yeah, so we're in this
Great
room
stuff.
and
Let me pull up a picture of this Kefax.
I will
again.
say too, I almost convinced these fuckers in this room to let us go. I
Two
was
out of
so
three.
close. I was so close.
Your character definitely feels like you were so close.
I was so close.
And that's what it's all about. But yeah, no, that about sums it up. And you guys are down to like the last enemy here, kind of in the top right. And she
Kinda
was
away.
seemingly trying to run away. Like she had realized she was lost. You guys had killed her, the other two people that were in this room with her. And so she is trying to get the hell out of here. So where we started is actually we're at the top of round 4 of a combat. So let me switch the music over now to combat music and see how we do. We're going to listen to Arcane Velocity. All right. Yeah, so like I said, top of round 4, it is Sidmore's turn. So you guys can feel free to chat amongst yourselves beforehand here to make
my
sure you're
turn?
all
What?
on the
We're
same
starting with me?
page. Yep,
Nice,
yep.
dude.
You were top of the initiative.
What? Oh, fuck! I wasn't prepared for this.
Hmm?
I feel like I.
Let's girl down.
Oh god, I feel like I was gonna do something, but I don't remember what the fuck we were doing.
I think it was 3 weeks ago or something.
Yeah, it was like it was so fucking long ago.
It has been a minute. Yeah, so the lady was
Yeah.
trying to run away. I think you guys were trying to either kill her or subdue her. I don't know if you had come to a decision on your own, but she had used all of her movement. Basically, she used a movement to get to the door and then a movement to open that door. Was the last thing that she did. And she did that like right before because she's at the. You can
And-
see the initiative. She's at the end of the initiative there. So
Had we hit her at all?
yeah,
Like, have
she
we
is,
attacked her?
She's looking rough. Yeah.
Okay.
Hence part of the reason that
Then-
she appears to be running. Her compatriots are dead, and she is feeling the heat, as they
Okay.
say.
All they had to do was believe me, and they would have been fucking fine.
Said the cult leader to the sheeple.
We were just talking about
They make
cults.
more money as a leader.
We were just
but
talking
yeah, more
about
fun as a
cults in,
follower.
Pathfinder last week. There's some really interesting
Because I don't
cults.
exactly remember what I was doing, I'm just gonna try to attack her with a fucking.
Sure.
Oh, wait, hold on. Is she in my? Nope. Fucking. What was the button?
I'm a robot. I'm a robot.
Lost
Circle. How do I get rid of it?
You are breaking
What?
up. rough there, pal.
We're breaking up?
There we go. How about now?
Now you're good.
Is that better? Okay, look at the map. How do I get rid of the circle? I forgot.
I Oh.
Circle? Oh, it just appeared.
The circle.
Yeah,
Oh,
there's a circle
God, I'm trying to.
Oh, you know
More
the
circles.
circle?
Oh god,
Ah!
he just keeps adding them. I don't know, what tool are you using? Are you in the drawing tool?
I thought I was in measurement controls. I was trying to measure how far I was, and then it started doing all
Oh,
this
you're
shit.
there you go, you're good.
Oh god.
You're
I'm on
using
that one.
the like circle template.
God damn it!
Just if you're trying to measure how far away something is, it's on your character control, and then there's the ruler.
Control where we're
Like
thinking.
your character,
God.
the far there you go.
I think I accidentally deleted my character.
What?
You did, yeah.
We
Should've gone.
know exactly what we're doing.
Hey, Colton followed. Colt Daddy. Let's see. You are Sunny, and
Oh
Sunny
no,
is here.
our
right?
ally has
Wait.
Wait.
Did you say it was Colton?
It's not Colton, it's Colt, making them bars like it's gold. I'm really forging the boat.
It's not Colton, it's Colt. That's fire, actually, that you had that ready. Dylan, do you remember what your initiative was? Because I don't.
Yeah, 13.
'Kay.
I listened to it again yesterday.
Nice. Was
He's
it 13? Because
prepared.
13 would put you. You must have delayed. You guys must have delayed. Because now you're ahead of someone. I don't remember where you were.
I think people were holding actions until things happened. I remember that.
Colton said, "I'm fucking weak."
I
Let me go back to the YouTube chat or the YouTube video.
I was gonna say.
You were 8, Dylan.
Oh.
That's the number you had, at least. It went back in the YouTube VOD, which we're also live on YouTube. But you should watch on Twitch. So
I was gonna
All
say,
right.
should we watch it?
Hey, YouTube.
Should we just watch it? Let's just watch it. Okay.
that's not cool.
Not a great roll. I was going to attack with
Okay.
only an 11.
An 11 to hit against. What kind of weapon is it?
I don't know. What is it? Fire. Let me check. God. Kinetic.
That is going to be a hit, actually.
Hey, yo!
He does not have a high AC.
Alright. And it's gonna be max damage, 6 points of piercing damage.
Okay,
Nice.
she is struggling. She's still up.
I told you you should have listened to us. Fuck it. That was Russian. Hold on. I gotta get back into it.
Slow it down,
Black.
man.
Hey, what's it?
You're good. You're good. And
Nope.
It's
Hold
not
on.
Colton,
Just go.
it's
Just continue without me.
okay,
I have to get my voice back. I didn't practice today.
you have to have a phrase that you say when I'm playing my dwarven
Okay.
character. It's top of the morning to ya. Top of the morning to ya.
Oh yeah, I know you're getting into your country accent is the it's baby lock the door.
Yeah.
You're, all right, got it.
You just gotta have something that you can say and then it gets you
Yeah,
back
yeah.
into
Something to get into it. Yeah.
Mine's,
Someone else
uh,
gave
mine-
that to me though. I don't remember who it
Is it-
was. But
Kajitas Vers.
yeah, there you go.
There you go.
All right, Ace, you are up. Ace, in your face.
All right. I don't remember if we were trying to take this person alive or not.
God damn it, Frank.
I put that
Okay,
easy
so
I'll
they're
on.
play
20
this one.
feet.
This one's your favorite.
Yeah. See, that was part of what I
Did you
feel like
use
we
the
were doing
measuring-
something. We were trying to do something. I don't remember.
Yeah, there was a way. I thought it was the drawing tools that did it, but it's not.
Should just be on your character icon, then you click the measure distance.
Check out the big brain on Brad.
I don't see a measure distance icon, but
So if you click on your token control, like in the top left, like you click on the person,
yeah.
like, and then it should be the third one down is like the ruler, is like measure distance.
Yeah, there's measurement controls, and that
Ready.
is that, but...
No, so
Oh, okay, here we are.
Yeah, you click on the first one.
found
It's
it.
like a submenu. Yeah.
20.
You good, Brendan? You having a good time over
Everyone's a
there?
critic.
I think he's
Everyone's
asking to
a
go to
critic.
soundboard jail.
Ace is going to. I think I'll just go ahead
Welcome
and
to hell, motherfucker!
come up here, and I'm gonna try to. I want to unarm attack. I'll just try to. Is it? If I do an unarmed attack, can that be like a non-lethal? I
Yeah,
don't
there's
remember what the.
I don't remember.
Yeah.
Give me 1 second.
come on.
Non-lethal damage. I
Definitely.
think there's a rule to it. I just want to, if there is,
Yeah.
let's do it.
I think you
Non-lethal
actually have to take a
damage.
minus to
Yeah, I
the
think so.
attack in order to make it.
Some weapons
non-lethal.
deal. Let's see. Non-lethal damage with a
Sorry,
weapon that deals
was-
lethal damage. You can use a weapon that deals lethal damage to deal
Do
non-lethal
-4.
damage instead, but you just take a -4 penalty to the attack roll.
Okay.
With the idea that it's like hard to not kill someone with an axe, or it's hard to like
Right.
not kill someone with
Or
like
laser.
with a laser. But if you have like, if it is a weapon that has like the non-lethal trait or whatever, then it's just normal. So
Okay. So I'm gonna try that with my. I'm gonna do an unarmed strike.
okay,
Yeah, I was supposed to say, can't your
So
fist just do
non-lethal.
that?
Yeah,
Punch him.
that's what I'm gonna try and do.
cool, yeah.
16 to hit.
16 will hit.
Uh,
And describe your knockout. It doesn't matter how much damage
Try to
you
kill.
do.
Oh,
Okay.
because
Punch her,
you-
punch her in the
have
back of the
1
head, and
HP,
she hits
so-
the door.
yeah, I think Ace he just runs up, and kind of lets the reaction cannon kind of just fall, and just full out decks them in the face, like putting all of his weight behind it. He doesn't want them getting out this door, but I think having some trying to get some intel would be smart. So I think he's immediately going to start working on like putting a gag over them or something. Because
Yeah,
I like
them.
to. I like
would
to imagine
say-
they just get fucked up and they turn around and see a fucking soldier come running up and punch him in the face. They're
No,
like,
no, 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 no! Wait!
and then they
Okay.
just get punched and knocked out. Yeah, exactly.
That works.
Bonk.
Yeah, you guys are able to easily knock her out. She had 1 HP left, and tie her up and gag her or whatever.
Whoa,
Brendan,
whoa.
do you
Well,
let
we're not
the-
into
Whoa,
that kind of stuff.
whoa.
Do you let your
Damn.
illusions like go away?
Yeah, it's.
Okay.
I have to concentrate every single round to maintain them, so I'm not doing that anymore.
Okay. Okay, so yeah, they go away.
You're fucking naughty.
You guys are out of combat now. What do you want to do here?
The danger has passed, but I still feel sick to my imaginary stomach.
I tried my best to convince them otherwise, but we had to do this, so.
hey,
Mm.
can't win them all. It's fine.
Is there
My
really something
goal
to that
Let's
believed
do
you
a
or
short
the ones
rest
that don't?
here, if we can.
I think we can bar the doors if we really need to. Yeah.
Well, okay, so this. Have we been everywhere else? Or were there other rooms
Does
we
it-
haven't been to?
Does it look
Or-
like you? If you zoom out, do you?
I guess I haven't really looked out.
No,
I get
there's
my
still
real
quite a
real
bit of space
question
we haven't-
being, this felt like where they were kind of operating out of. My
So-
main line of questioning going towards, is there anything in this room we can kind of study to be like, this is what their plan was, this is what they
So,
were going to be doing?
I will
I'm
say.
thinking-
Yeah, go ahead.
I was just gonna say I was thinking we would search their data pads, the people that we've taken out, see if we can get any information, and then potentially whenever this person wakes up, we can ask them some questions. But no, I think we still have some more exploring. I'm guessing this might be where some of the mid-level people are.
That hallway kind of
Um,
looks like the one that we encountered at the beginning with our memories. I think it might be another one of those. Just from
be.
the looks of it.
Oh, because it's got the same pattern on the
Yeah, it
floor.
does.
Are you using visual indications?
I will
I
say,
mean, I can
you
roll a
guys
perception
know
if you need me
the
to.
main reason you're here. You guys don't. Do you guys remember why you're here in the first
Yeah,
place?
we're rescuing politicians.
Yeah, you're rescuing politicians. So you haven't found the people yet. You
Right.
haven't found innocent people yet. So you don't think that this
Although-
is probably the main area where people are held up
Yeah.
or being held, but you do know that these 3 people that you now have killed 2, have saved 1, they look like they're higher up. Like they they look they don't look like regular low-level soldiers necessarily. It's like this is certainly like
But
another area. So
but do they
Is
look
there-
like the head people in charge, or just maybe like
that's hard to
the
say.
lieutenants or something?
Yeah,
Okay.
you wouldn't
Probably
know
more
exactly.
than
You could just
we-
hire.
Did these tokens
Could
get
we-
updated between last week and now?
Mm-mm.
I don't remember them looking like this last week.
It did, yeah.
They all have like the unique tokens.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, this is Kimberly and Jan and Meredith.
Yeah, it was the two that believed the lie that ended up dying, right? And it was the one that didn't believe that we've got tied up here? Or do we have a believer here?
No, none of
I
them
think all the
believe you.
believers got turned. They believed me at first,
And so they
and
were
then the
weak.
one person was like, "Well, wait, hold on." I'm like, "Ah, you fucker." Anyway, could we, like Justin said, use the data pad to kind of like determine are other people in this building aware that we are here,
Yeah, so
or
it
are we
all
still kind of flying under the
depends.
radar?
You guys know that you've made some sound. Like you've shot guns and you've shot lasers, and there's things that have happened. You fought a giant creature out in the middle of the courtyard. So you can probably assume at this point that if there's anyone left in the rest of this building, that they probably know where you are. Or at least that you are here. Maybe not exactly where you are, especially since you just went through a tunnel area. But they probably know kind of the area that you're at. Yeah, if you guys want to like tell me specifically what you're doing and how much time you want to, because I will say like that could matter. So I want to be particular about understanding what you guys want to do, and how much time you want to take doing said things. If you're going to question someone, how long do you want to question them? If you're going to, I have turned all three of the bodies into loot piles. So you guys can check the loot on those guys. You should just be able to double click on them. No. God damn it! What was it last time? You can. Oh, you have to be close to them. Remember, you have to be close to them. I think.
This one up here does have a personal comm unit.
I can't do it.
Fucking acid.
Don't know if we. Is that something that we could get information on, or is it purely just communication?
Yeah, I can.
What was the question again? I'm sorry.
A comm unit, can we get info from it, or is it purely just a listening thing?
It's
like
more
a
just
radio?
it's more like a radio. So like
Okay.
you could potentially listen into it and see if you hear anything, like hear any chatter or anything like that. But it's not like a data pad necessarily in the sense that you're going to be able to like hack into it and learn a bunch of stuff. So.
Okay, I think Ace is gonna grab that comm unit to try and keep like an ear out for what's going on. There is a cred stick here. It doesn't say how much is.
On which body?
This one says 50 credits.
Yeah, there's
I
another
see
one down here.
cred stick plus
Sorry,
treasure
yeah,
is what I see here.
I think I copied her, so she's got that cred stick. That
Those
cred
two have
stick
50
is
credits.
200 credits is on this cred stick.
200. Okay.
Yeah.
So
she also has a book on her.
What's
You
the
guys
book?
are you guys are like in a library, so she's got like a book on her.
Okay.
What's the book?
The book
What's the book,
the
Austin?
book is titled. It's a magical theory
Tom Sawyer?
tome.
It's
Oh,
titled
it's
the
not
Book
Tom
of
Sawyer.
Boba Fett.
Yeah, it's the book of Boba Fett. Actually.
Fucking throw it away.
I'm gonna. There is a serum of healing Mark 1 up here. Anyone particularly want that?
Put it in her bag of holding.
Yeah, no, I think you're usually up in the middle of things. I think it's good for you to have it.
Okay.
So I will say you guys are kind of hanging out here, maybe looking through these bodies, trying to decide if there's anything useful that you can take off of them. Someone give me a perception check as you guys are kind of like looking around this room.
I can do that.
Perception, where are we at?
That is not my strength.
13 for me, not great.
Yeah, 15.
Okay.
Oh my god, a 6.
Yuck.
So Really,
I don't even know what I'm doing. I'm just
yeah,
looking at
two
the
of
fucking
you
floor, I
realize that
guess.
you're like in a library and there's a bunch of books here, but Dalton's character doesn't like. I think that it's all tissue paper. He doesn't really understand what's going on. But no, so
What
yeah,
are
you
these
find that
tissues
this
doing on the
room
walls?
looks like it holds like copies of like scholarly works concerning Asana Town's discovery and settlement, as many as like as well as many related to Lashunta and the burning archipelago.
You had it
History.
right
I
the
just
first
have
time.
to
Yep.
read it slow.
Yep.
A lot of them are just like paper books, but there's like a few works from like alien scholars, like in a different type of media. You guys could look through them, but you know that like these books belong to like this city, council building for all intents and purposes. So it'd probably be really hard to like try to take them and sell them. But as you guys are kind of looking around the room too, I will note that you like to the southeast, like a couple minutes into looking around, you hear a really loud whining sound, like an animal in pain almost. Just like God, I'm gonna try to do it, and it's gonna be horrible. Just like a. Did Crisp eat that?
Crisp,
I hope.
brother.
Oh, good.
Crisp.
I was bad. Blake's the only one that'll left not. Just like a really high pitch, whining kind of animal sound. What's going on there? Actually, I don't want to know.
I'm tired of this,
Coming from where?
Coming from like this southeast area. So like it sounds like it's like coming from like this other room here.
It's a trap.
Could have made Horizon like Bumblebee. I could have communicated strictly through the soundboard.
Can we look through the keyhole?
I don't think it's really a keyhole necessarily. They're more like scanner cards.
Can I look through the electronic hole?
The electronic hole.
Could
No,
I?
you could
Or-
crack open the door, like open the door and look out if you would want to. But I don't think there's really a way
the
to
cameras?
see through this. Not in the
roll
library.
survival to
there's
know
not.
what it sounded like?
You could try. I don't know if purely off of a sound you would be able to tell exactly what's going on, but it certainly
I got a
doesn't hurt.
23 survival. I mean, if it doesn't work, it doesn't work.
Yeah. I would say with
worth a
22
shot.
survival, it sounds like an animal. Like it wasn't like a person or an alien or something. That
Okay.
sounded like some sort of a creature. But you're not sure if it was in pain or if it was just whining in general. Like you're not really sure like the state of the creature necessarily, if that makes sense.
Can I take a 10-minute rest? Is that cool with everybody?
Yeah, that sounds awesome.
Yeah, this was after the 10-minute. Yeah.
No.
So-
This was you guys like,
Oh,
just
okay.
started looking through stuff. So yeah, if you want to take a 10-minute rest, that's fine. I'll say every couple of minutes though, you're hearing this whining again, and maybe it kind of sounds like it's moving around in the room, whatever it is. It's not coming from like the exact same spot every time.
Would it, from the sound, would we be able to identify it at all as what that dude was writing in the corridor that we fought a couple weeks back?
I would say with that
like
survival check, you would probably know it's not that. Just like that creature was big
Okay.
and bulky. And like the sounds that it was making don't seem to necessarily match what you're hearing now.
Ace looks a little uncomfortable with the waiting, but also
Yeah, I'll also say you
He's
have
been there.
someone tied up too still, so don't forget that. So.
yeah, that's true. But yeah, Ace has been there, so it's like I get it. Does this person come back at all during the 10 minutes?
Like wake
Oh
up?
yeah. You
wake up.
you knocked them out, but like after a couple of minutes, they kind of like come back too. So
Okay.
they're-
And yeah, I would put like
Hey, sleepyhead.
restrain them somehow.
yeah.
Binders
No,
or
you guys have them like tied up and gagged. I would imagine like
Yeah.
there's like seats and stuff in here, so you don't have to have them gagged. I guess I think someone mentioned gagged.
violent.
That's why it's
Yeah,
No,
because
you did. You
I
mentioned the gag.
no. Someone else
No,
said gagged.
I did because I don't want
Thank you.
them hollering,
Yeah.
being like, "Hey, someone's in
Dalton.
here."
And I mean, we already had the rubber ball.
I was thinking a dirty sock, but that also works.
That works too. Yeah.
All right.
Or dirty underwear. Either works.
There you go.
Brendan, are you shooting us right now?
I am. This is a tiny Nerf gun. Justin
Hey.
got it
That-
for me. Thank you,
That
Justin.
is rad.
It has
That is so
tiny.
cool.
I have my
The-
tiny
the-
cornhole that Justin got me too.
The
Nice.
darts are microscopic, and I think I just lost that one because I fired it at the screen. Oh, it's right here.
Oh,
I got it. We're good. I
Nice.
did not count them because I don't want to know if they're lost.
That's fair.
That's smart,
fair.
actually. Yeah, ignorance is bliss. That's good.
I just always try to put it back in there. Only a couple of them fit in the actual chamber, so
I like to buy
Right.
odd numbers of socks, so I never know if I lost one in the
That's
laundry.
horrible.
There you go.
How do you do
some,
that?
That's some twisted
What
shit.
store do you go to that has odd numbers of
Oh,
socks?
he just throws one away.
Yeah. I just don't pay for one of them.
Okay.
It's just a store that's called Odds.
Oh.
It's like dollar.
Odds
It's like
or
the
evens,
dollar
odds or
store.
evens,
but
odds or evens.
Their gimmick is everything is unevenly
In
paired.
Odds.
It's terrible.
All right. I feel better now that I've rested. Are we going
Yep.
to interrogate this person or try to get more information from them in a peaceful
Yeah.
manner?
Whenever I hear the whatever it is whining in the next room, I'm gonna like motion to this person whenever they wake up. And I think I'll have the longsword out for it.
Okay.
And I'll tell them, now, I'm gonna take this gag off of you. If you shout, you're gonna feel how sharp this blade is. I'm gonna roll to intimidate them.
Okay.
And I am Robot Cop.
21 total.
21 is okay. Yep. I will not. She looks sufficiently like she believes you. She believes you're telling the truth there.
Okay. Then I'll go ahead and take the gag out. So they can talk. Now tell me, what is in this other room that keeps whining? What did you guys do?
She goes, that's probably that damn Squawks. Squawks Master and Chamas are down there. Bastards never liked me. Not surprising they didn't come to my aid. Who are you? What are you guys doing here?
Did she say Squawks was a person or a thing?
She said that
creature.
damn Squawks.
Oh, okay.
We are the maintenance workers.
Still,
whenever he says that, Ace just kind of like looks over and looks to see if this person buys it. Not saying anything, just looking, and then look back. I'm gonna see.
yeah.
Do they
I mean,
buy
you
it?
can. I think at this point she does not buy it. Most maintenance workers do not
Okay.
have guns and kill people, so I think you would
Well, most
basically have to
maintenance
have
workers
some
don't have
sort
to
of
defend themselves.
some memory wiping spell that would be the only way that you're going to
Right.
convince this person.
Oh, well.
We
now that you
can hit her in the
mention
head again.
It's just- how many concussions
go.
does it take to wipe out 3 minutes?
it- Oh, no.
We
Are
just
you
use
in
her as a
charge
shield.
here, or are you middle management?
Are you trying to insult me? No, I'm not in charge here. Me and the others were merely researching the library here. Just waiting.
Were you looking for
Bullshit.
anything in particular?
Those idiots in the other room that are holding the counselors. Wait a minute. Why am I telling you all of this? Just kill me. It doesn't matter anyway. You're not going to let me go.
Yeah, she really has no concept of
You-
wanting to live. Huh?
Really sad. Very
I
depressing.
think if I
You'd
didn't
be
know better,
surprised.
you would want me to kill you, because if you tell me more, then what are your bosses gonna do to you? So go ahead and give me your information, or give me all the information you have, and maybe we can pull some strings and get you hidden from your bosses.
I'd make that deal. I don't blame you. Damn good deal.
Damn good deal.
She's like, well, obviously we work for the Sunrise Collective. I thought that was obvious.
No shit, Sherlock.
Well, you asked.
What's your why are you like what was the goal in taking over this and holding the council hostage?
We're taking over the city, idiot. What do you mean?
But
We
why
hold the
hostages? Why not just
council.
take them off?
We're not murderers.
Tell
We
us
want
an
the city
idiot
to
one more
remain.
time.
She's like, we're not just indiscriminate like in killing people. We're holding them hostage till we get what we want, which is the city.
I'm just backing up. Whenever she says he calls us an idiot, I'm just gonna pull my gun out.
Okay.
Now, you don't
Whoa,
want to piss.
whoa, easy there, wolf
You don't
boy.
want to piss them off. They're an entirely
them.
different person when you piss them off.
Interesting. They're gonna Hulk out on me.
That's
You
one
don't
way
know
to
that.
put it.
She's like, yeah, we have marbles.
The word
We have
hostage
marble.
originates from the Old French ostage, which means lodging, residence, or custody of a person, which in turn comes from the Latin ostidatus, meaning condition of being held as security.
You used a couple words there I don't recognize, like French and Latin. Care to explain?
I don't know. It was in my dictionary. Mr. Merriam said so.
All right.
There's a nice dictionary
let's get
down
back.
there.
Are there any
No, this
do
one
you
has
have traps in the next room, like any traps or any fighters in these other rooms? Where are the rest of the
Absolutely.
fighters?
There's other soldiers, there's other people. There's some real killers holding the counselors. You're not making it out of here.
Where are the
this dictionary has
counselors?
the word Riz in it.
She kind of like nods her head like behind her if she's where she's sitting. She just means like farther east is where she's like nodding her head basically.
Does the dictionary define skibbity toilet too?
The dictionary defines Riz as me, I guess. Throws the dictionary over.
Oh wow. I feel so good.
She also mentions
there
she's
any-
like, it's not a trap, but she's like, good luck telling any lies in this hallway. She kind of nods behind her.
Here is one. I like you.
I
got news for you there, wolf boy.
Dylan deserves a bottle cap for that.
For which one?
For knowing that this hallway is exactly the same as the other hallway without even going through it. We could send her through it and make it see her dreams.
That's not the same.
Oh, that's a good idea. That's a
So
good idea.
it does not make
Bring
you
this
see
bitch over
visions.
here. Well, she still has to pass a check for it to not happen.
Now, all
'Cause
I
we had to
knew
pass a check.
it was a trap card. That's all I recognized. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Ace will say, "Are there any traps that could take out the entire building?"
What?
And is
What
there
kind of
anything
traps do you know of
potentially
that could
blow
take out
up
an
the
entire building? No, there's no traps that take out the whole building. No, we don't want to destroy everything.
You better hope that that's the case, because
yeah,
we're
I'm in the
leaving
building
you here, and if you're alive and you lie,
yeah,
you're
absolutely.
out of it.
Yep.
And I think Ace would try to just kind of drag her over into this space over here, just out of the way. And I think he'll walk back over here. I don't think we should go down the hallway, but I did see some doors over here on this shared wall. We could potentially maybe go through this door here, see what's going on, and then come from the side, catch them off guard.
I agree. That could be a very good idea. Fuck.
And I did put the gag on this person's mouth again so that they couldn't shout and potentially give our position away or anything like that.
And I also have an idea. I have some rope. Can we possibly throw it up into the rafters and hang them upside down while we leave?
Ace just kind of looks back. Yeah, do whatever the hell you want. I don't care.
If the captive knows where the traps are in this next room, perhaps they could guide us through. That was the end of my sentence.
Not a bad idea.
Does this person have anything to say about either one being pushed forward into the trap room or two being hung upside
You
down?
talking about this room to the east?
Sure.
She goes, like I said,
Hallway.
it'll make you tell the truth. I'm not afraid of
Good.
that. I haven't lied to you
We
once.
want you. Oh, okay. It'll make you tell us the truth.
It is true, Zero.
I understood that
We
reference.
should tell him the truth.
Oh, I understood that reference too.
Yeah, if we want to go through this room to the east, that's cool. I just thought the south seemed a little interesting with the potentially injured animal, but
I have a feeling this injured animal is going to attack us the second we see it.
it's very possible.
Perhaps we should make her go first into that room too.
Mm.
I'm imagining we don't have like a physical gag or anything like that. We didn't bring something like that with us, so we just keep like closing her helmet, like locking it, like it's like so we like disabled the radio portion of it. And we just keep putting it back on her head, like taking it off.
I like that.
Which is like a fishbowl on your head.
Mysterio.
I have no problem. I'll follow you anywhere, at least for now. Well, that seems like a good idea.
Hey, you guys, let me know what you want to do.
Yeah, I guess we can. I'll pick like kind of stand this person up.
'Kay.
And then
You gonna push
shove
him into this room?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, I think it is the safest route.
So if you grab her and push her into this room, as she, I guess I'll just go this. You're just pushing her a little bit. As she enters the hall, actually, let me double check.
It's the laser room from the Resident Evil movies.
Just
Satellite orbital laser.
Yep, the satellite orbital laser.
I
Exactly.
think I got stuck. Austin, I got stuck. I need your movie.
Where are you at?
I'm underneath the loot pile.
Ah, there you are.
There
I'll
we
just
go.
move the loot piles down here. You guys drag the bodies down here.
What were you doing with that body,
I
dude?
did not.
You have no idea.
But first we gagged the bodies.
And she walks into the room and kind of squirms just a little bit, and like you start to see like a golden halo appear above her head and then go away.
The fuck does that mean? Oh, sorry. The fuck does that mean?
She goes, "Well, you just gonna leave me here?"
She was gagged.
What does that mean? What was
Did you
that?
guys,
Are you
you guys
talking?
re-gagged her? I'm sorry.
Hell no.
Did you re-gag her when you put her?
Nah,
pushed her
I
in?
don't think so.
Well, regardless, she's mumbling. She's making gagged sounds.
Okay.
She doesn't look like any sort of
I'll-
pain or anything necessarily. So
I'll motion her to walk forward, and then I'll take a step into the room.
okay. Yeah, so she gets down, keeps
And I
walking.
got my die ready to roll.
Okay. Yeah, you're gonna walk in. The door should be open.
Yep.
All right. So yeah, go ahead and give me a will save.
8.
8. Okay. So
8.
you see
Not great.
whoever else is out there, you see a similar thing happen. This like a golden halo start to appear above his head, but this one sticks, and so like this golden halo is just sitting above your head. But you don't feel inclined to just start talking necessarily.
Okay.
But you feel like if someone were to ask you a question, you would probably have to answer truthfully. Like you feel
Yes.
like
Who took the cookies from the cookie jar?
and you are basically under the spell discern lies. So if you were to
Okay.
intentionally speak a falsehood, you know that something would happen. Like you feel like you are inclined to tell the truth.
Okay. Ace, he kind of struggles, like he doesn't want to. He says, "Me, sorry, it was Sunny. It was Sunny. Damn it. Sorry, Sunny. I know I said I wouldn't tell anyone, but I couldn't help myself.
Oh man, fuck this room.
During this, Simor's just kind of looking around, trying to pinpoint where the fuck this halo's coming from. Like if there's like a beam of light coming from the ceiling. He's very confused.
You can roll a perception check.
Oh.
If you want to like
Can I
get up to
also?
the doorway, yeah, you guys can both roll deception checks if you're like kind of peeking in, like trying to look around.
14.
Okay.
Not bad, not great.
And a
Can I offer you a nice egg in this trying time?
it's trying time. Yeah, only an 8.
An 8? Okay. So
Yeah,
yeah,
only
with an
an
8, you don't really see, it doesn't look like it's coming from anywhere. And with a 14, you also don't see light originating from anywhere. It just seems kind of magical in nature. But you do notice that there's like a tapestry inside this hallway. And it says like, it says ... and the truth shall light our way.
Gross.
And if anyone else, or you say that out loud or anything, like anyone who reads that text can give me a culture check.
Culture. 14 culture.
Okay. Does anyone else want to
I'll roll
roll
a
that?
culture. Fuck it. I'll do it. God damn it. I keep rolling fucking nothing. It's worse than
Okay.
14.
Yeah, it's not
I got a 20.
necessarily a 20. Okay. So yeah, I would say maybe you're kind of hanging out, or you're kind of looking in Hyperion, and you see it, and you think that maybe you just saw it in one of the books, like maybe you were studying the books a little bit, but you know that it's a quote from a book called The Principles of Reason, which is a well-known Lashunta scientific text. That's all.
It appears that it is a Lashunta quote, but it is not the full quote. The full quote is, "Better to be a master of some than a master of none, son."
Stand down, my friends.
Do I get the feeling that if I was gonna say if I like cut through this thing, but it's not like it's that big of a deal.
Yeah.
So far.
I would say, yeah, I would say, Justin, if you continue to kind of walk through the room, when you get to where this character is, like if you're continuing to walk, like there's a door here, but the door seems like it's barred, but it also sounds like there's like a commotion on the other side of it. Like not a loud commotion, but like enough that when you're walking by, you can like clearly hear like footsteps, like on the other side of that door.
Okay.
Grab another drink real quick, but I'm still here.
Ace will motion kind of to the others in here. Like he'll do the like shush thing without, putting the finger up to your face, and then point into this room.
And
Why would I put
it's still like every couple of minutes, you're still like, you're a little bit farther away now, but you're still hearing this whine. This whine of this animal hasn't stopped.
Wine.
So you said the door is not barred, or
it is
barred?
like yeah, like it almost looks like it's
This side, this side.
What about
on
this
the other
door
side.
over here?
Like you wouldn't be able to open the doors.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, no problem.
That
Shall we
door.
continue?
Yeah. Does it appear locked, unlocked?
Like if you do like the kind of same kind of check that you guys have been doing,
Yeah.
it feels like that door is probably unlocked.
Okay.
Real quick, did we check that door that was to the south with the animal in it? Like, was that an unlocked
no,
door?
we did not.
You guys have not checked that. No.
Okay.
I think Ace will.
Hyperion, have you entered this room now?
Yep.
Give me a will save.
Sure.
Ace will
How
come over
about
here and he'll kind of.
14.
Okay, 14.
14.
The halo appears above your head as well. So you guys almost feel like it's almost like a lie detector type of spell that's being cast on you.
Gotcha.
Like if you were to tell a lie, everyone
The-
would know.
The second Sidmore sees this happen to Hyperion, he's gonna be like, Hyperion, what is your directive motive?
Oh no.
He's going to turn back towards you and flash
let's see him go red.
No.
Oh, nope, red.
And then he's going to he's
Sorry.
going to go back to blue, and he's going to say, "My official designation is Artificial Intelligence Entity 11, Hyperion class ship's officer. But it is much simpler if you shorten it to Hyperion or Ion 11. I am a former science officer aboard the Edge Corp ship Solemn Talent. My directive is to serve to the best of my abilities. Although I have been relieved of duty, as you can see, I'm no longer with Edge Corporation."
Very good.
Interesting.
Very good.
Also to take over the world.
Oh no.
Yeah, I had to ask. I didn't know.
He starts firing off into the
To eliminate all prisoners.
Of course I can.
Ace will kind of he'll talk to Sunny and Didmore over here, and I think we need to be going through the door across the way. We can't get through the side door over here. There's stuff in the way. And kind of thinking on it, would I know if that's that stairwell that I saw that was kind of blocked when I went to the side?
Like when you went over here.
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah. So you could like see in, and you know
darked
that
out
like
for me, so.
the angle of like this area, like right in here, meant that you couldn't see if like there could have been people standing in here, or creatures or animals or whatever standing in here, and based on the angle, you wouldn't have been able to see them. But you got like an idea of like the depth of the room, or like how far back it went necessarily. Like so.
And I think you said that I saw a barricade in like
Yep. So
the
yeah,
main
if you think
staircase,
back
so
now,
it's
you can kind of
probably
see
that.
this part of the room looked like it was like barricaded. So
Okay. I think this door over here to the south is going to lead us into the area where I saw on the side they're barricaded. It sounds like there's some people over there. I've heard some like shuffling around in there, so it's possible that that's an ambush. But if we potentially go in the door over here, we might be able to get around that and continue on to find the continue on to the objective. What do you guys think?
I think I agree. But
So-
I'm going
so-
to let you guys go through that door first. I will wait over here. He's very hesitant to go back in that room after having gone through the last one, and it showed in a very embarrassing moment in his past. So he does not want to enter this room.
Leafs will nod.
Well, when it comes down to it, we're going to have to come through. So, here, I'll give you the same treatment I gave you, Hyperion. And he also holds out a tiny speaker and plays you your favorite jams. Just the bestest of vibes to try and hype you up.
Hell yeah.
Does that actually give like a mechanical bonus?
Yep, +2 to his will save.
Okay.
Oh,
Cool.
nice. Thank you. I always love a good walkout song.
Are you doing that for Ramdas?
Yeah.
Sidmore?
Or
Okay.
Sigmore.
Sidmore,
Oh,
whichever
this
one.
for me? Oh, okay.
Yeah, you were the one being trepidation about going in the room. Oh, retro. All right. I like it.
So it
He
gives me a
usually plays Monster Mash.
+2 to my will save, you said?
Yeah.
All right. That just tips him enough to be like,
Just hyped enough.
I really do like that song. I suppose I will make my way through.
Okay. Give me a will save.
Heyo. That's gonna be 19.
Okay, 19. You see the
Nice.
halos start to form, and then kind of sputter out. Doesn't look like you're impacted by whatever's
Oh,
going on
thank
in
you,
this room. You're able to lie freely.
Mhm.
Oh, I love you guys. You guys are the best. You know, things like that.
I have been having such a fun time with you all.
Okay, and Sunny will also step in.
Okay, we'll save.
We'll save. A13. Where's my will save?
You rolled a
Yeah.
13?
I rolled a 13.
I did
Where's my-
too.
Oh. No, wait. Oh, yes. Okay,
Oh,
so for 17. 17.
17. Yep. So same thing. So you walk through. It looks like the halo starts to form and then sputters out. It doesn't look like it impacted you.
Oh, yes, I am my own person. I am no one other than myself.
I am my own man.
Okay.
I look like I have visited King Kai's planet.
Me too, buddy. Me too. Um,
Next time
cool.
on Dragon
I'm gonna
Ball
go
Z.
ahead and
Yeah, I was
get
gonna say
the-
everyone. Like I said, I've been trying to do this for all doors, so it's not like he only does it when
Mhm.
there's bad things on the other side. Just make sure you guys are where you would like to be before any
is
doors
what we
or
found,
anything
yeah.
are opened. So
Also, are we going to kill this lady?
yeah, do you guys have her like
Box gun.
the way you were talking earlier? It's like she's tied up from behind, but she can still like walk on her own, right? Is she gagged right now?
Yeah, I'll have her gagged.
Okay.
Put the
Gagged
sock back in
Um,
your mouth,
and
bitch.
like manacled, but not like she can still walk around. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
He
Okie
does
day.
remind me of Mother.
Worst case scenario, we can use her as a meat shield.
Sure. Did you guys take
yeah,
all of the
Ace,
stuff off of her too, just to be clear?
I did,
Okay.
and I notated it in.
Yeah, yeah.
in
You're good.
Everything.
Ace is ready to go. He's in his spot.
Okay.
Did we leave
Um,
modesty strips, or is she like? Is she
No.
hanging brain?
Oh,
Bare
yeah.
ass, bro.
if
Bare
you
ass.
open the door, Justin, I will say before you even step in,
Oh God.
let me give you a brief description of kind of what you're seeing here. So this
Okay.
looks to be some sort of like rotunda area. So there's a large, roughly circular room. It has walls inset with mirrors at regular intervals, reflecting the light of a miniature golden sun that almost fills the dome 40 feet overhead. A 5 foot tall metal stage, wrought to look like dense silver leaves and branches, dominates the western side of the room, accessible by twin staircases or the double door set at stage height. A podium stands on the stage, and ornate carpets and cushions radiate in neat lines across the floor below. A double door. Actually, I won't say anything about the double door because, well, there's a double door to the south. But the most important thing that you see when you enter this or open this door to the first is it looks like there are 6 counselors manacled and lined up, sitting along. They don't have character, sitting and mangled up here along the northern part of the map.
Mangled up?
Manacled up, excuse me.
Okay.
Yeah,
I was
mangled
like,
up.
are
They're
they
like
fucking
ripped apart.
dead? Are they
mangled,
just like
just a pile of
no.
dead bodies?
Too
No, they
late?
got all
3
twisted up and
dragons
they're
are
chained.
eating them. No.
So what else in the room?
You from where Justin's at, you can't quite tell. But it sounds like
Yes.
there's movement in the room. So
Something to the south, calling it.
Yeah.
I just didn't want to read the south because it's like
There's,
his line of
yeah,
sight.
there's something in front of that door, isn't there?
Yeah. Ace.
I'll be honest. I
is-
don't have that many spells left.
Ace is gonna kind of motion to the group, letting them know like objective over in here, and then like I can hear something over to the south over here, kind of just giving them a heads up.
Crazy hand signals.
Yeah. I mean, he'll be talking, but he is trying to gesture more with the hands to. I'm not going super in detail, just kind of a over
Yeah, yeah.
there, good, over here, bad type of thing.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna go through the door.
Okay. As you go through the door, so go ahead and we'll go through the door.
Yeah, there we go.
A person that was hiding below the stage to the north
Oh my god.
jumps out, goes, gotcha! And roll for initiative.
We got gotcha'd? What the
We got
fuck?
gotcha.
Don't gotcha.
Don't that hurt ya?
God damn it, Brendan.
Joan Calamezzo fucking got us. That's nuts.
Okay, let me add all of you guys.
I'm gonna kill a lot of people. A lot of people.
God damn it. With a mortar launcher.
I think. Actually, hold on. If I do this. Wait, can you guys see that dice on this? You can't. That's something I haven't told you all yet. You can roll your dice on the screen now. If you didn't play Starfinder 2E last week, there's now an on-screen dice roller that you guys can use if you would like. In the chat, if you go to the chat and the
Foundry?
Through Foundry, yep. So if you go through do the chat in the top right, and then in the bottom, there's a bunch of pictures of die. You can like click on any number of those and then click roll, and it will roll it on the screen for you.
Like literally? Oh, it does right there.
Yeah, okay. And then also, let me just bring this up too.
That is
click
neat.
the gear icon, and for anyone who wants to do that, click the gear icon on the top right, and then go to manage modules. Actually, not manage modules, excuse me, configure settings. And then go to, on the left, dice so nice. And then the top option is 3D dice settings. And from here, you can choose what your dice look like. The dice preset that is like Starfindery is called Spectrum. So if you choose the dice preset Spectrum, then you can use like the Starfinder themed dice. But you can also change the color, change what they look like, all sorts of stuff. So feel free to play around with that in your downtime. But yeah, you can roll like any number of die and have it like pop up on the screen. So that's what the Starfinder dice look like.
That's so cool. What the fuck?
Yeah. All right. Sidmore, what did you get for your initiative?
Well, my screen roll was better than my real one. This sucks. A 5.
5 initiative. Okay. Hyperion.
That would be an 11.
Ace.
21.
Very nice.
And Sunny.
5.
Oh no. Okay. Which one of you wants to go
Hey,
first?
yo.
Sidmore or Sunny? Actually, which one of you guys
I
have a
have
bonus?
+3.
+3.
You have a plus, yeah, he gets it.
Cool.
All right. Okay, so you step through this door, and this person jumps up. Let me show you what they look like here. This person jumps up, and they give you a
Sounded very manly, but looks very womanly. What a
she's just strong, independent. But
is she a Green Lantern? Is that what's going on?
it looks like some sort of
She's a Pink
solar
Lantern.
armor, maybe.
Gotcha.
But as the motion that you heard to the south side of the room makes itself known too, as a person behind this cover gets to act first, and they look a little something like this.
Question, just because I'm curious on gameplay, and this is something if we do it later on, that's cool. Is it possible to like ready an action of if someone pops out, I take a shot and go through the door?
No, not necessarily. I think you have to be in combat. You could potentially do something like that in like a surprise round, maybe. But I don't think, I don't think you can really like always say that you're just going to shoot in like a surprise round as you enter through a door. So
that's fair.
I have a quick question. I got a quick question as well. Mainly shouting out for Dylan here. Those antenna on that chick that popped up from behind, are those valuable? Can we cut those off after combat?
No.
Yeah,
Okay.
no, we had already.
Given
Typically, the
all of the
illegal
people
trade
in this
of
community.
Lashunta, I was gonna say, typically the illegal trade of Lashunta antenna is punishable by up to 10 years in a galactic prison.
Especially
Oh,
when you're in a
galactic.
city
Oh,
filled with
okay.
Lashunta.
Galactic prison would be way better in my current setup.
Okay, let me make sure I remember how these guys, what their tactics are. So 1 second.
Sure.
You would not have this much time in a real battle. Good luck. Ah!
He's right.
Okay, so
Charging
he
and attacking.
is going to. Okay. Okay, hold on. Let's see.
Surprise, bitch.
Okay, so I understand that. Okay, and I understand that. Okay, so I need to attempt a. Let's see what this is the best. Okay, so he's going to attempt an intimidate check equal to 20 plus the target CR. You guys are level 2, so this is going to be a DC 22 intimidation check.
Don't tell me how to feel.
Okay, he succeeds.
You gotta be fucking kidding me.
Okay, so you are going to be flat-footed against this attack here, Justin.
Okay.
Oh.
Huh?
Good, they're
So,
operatives.
and yeah, there we go. We've got an operative. Trick attack. Totally was prepared.
Forget what is
Oh.
here.
So you're gonna be
Flat-footed.
you're gonna take a -2 to your AC basically. You're
'Kay.
flat-footed to this attack, and I
Okay.
roll with the purple die a natural 19. Actually, I shouldn't
Yep.
tell you what I rolled. Actually, I won't because that's going to be enough to hit you because a 19 hits even without the bonus. Okay,
Yep.
so that is going to deal.
She was stop.
Actually, let me make sure that's doing the right amount of damage. Okay. Of course, I roll a 1 on that damage, but with the
That's okay.
trick attack, you take an additional 1d4 damage. And I also rolled a 1 on that. So you're going to take 2 points of electricity and fire damage.
Okay.
And I guess a trick attack is a full action. So that is going to be his turn. It is now Ace's turn.
He can move with his part of the trick attack also.
He could. Yeah, he could have moved. You're right. But he's receiving some cover from where he is at. He is behind like a bunch of stuff.
This bitch.
Yeah.
Let's go. Let's do this.
Let's rock!
The story is, and I just got hit. I'm not going to advance any further because there might be more people down over here. I'm gonna level my rifle at the person who just shot at me.
Okay. And as you do, as you really look and pay attention to him, you realize that it looks like there's more than one of him there. There's 3 of him, kind of shimmering in that area.
Okay. I got a 20 after bonus to hit.
Okay. Let me make sure.
Is this like a mirror image where I have to roll or something?
Yep.
Concealment is rolled by the defending side.
Yeah, the attack targets one of the images. Okay, there's possibility if the attack hits, roll randomly to see whether the selected target is real or figment. If a figment, the figment is destroyed. So I said that there's 3 of him, so you have a 33% chance to hit.
Yeah.
So Brendan, you got a D100? Or Justin, I guess you can roll D100 too.
No. What? How many of them are there?
3.
So there's 3 images. There's 3 total.
3 total. Him and 2
So
images.
roll like a d6.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah,
Just
that
make
makes
it simple.
sense.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yeah, so on a
Okay.
D6, a 1-2 will hit him.
1-2 will hit.
Yeah.
I got a 3.
Okay, so one of the figments is destroyed. So now there's just 2 of them there.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So that's your attack.
Yeah, and just as like a free action, I'll just call out, like, I'm gonna specifically point over here at green, and I'm assuming you guys can see this one, but just to, hostile over here and over here, just in case you, like, some people can't see this person over
Okay.
here.
Cool. All right.
Where are you pointing at?
What's that? I was pointing at this person over here,
north?
and then there's and
North.
like right here, and then there's a person over here that I'm also pointing at.
Okay. Because I can't see the person in the north, so you
That's
said
fair.
over here, and I was just like, where?
10 o'clock and 4 o'clock.
I'll be pointing over here.
Maybe 11.
And that'll be my turn.
Okay. Ace in your face. Oh, did you guys hear that? I just realized that I have that. Did you hear that sound? You are next.
The music?
No?
No.
Oh,
I wonder what sound effect that is. Do you guys have your music environment or interface turned all the way down?
not all the way down, but
No.
it's most of the way. It's like at
Okay.
mine's at 15% for all 3.
Mine's at 50%.
Do you guys have a gear icon on the top of your like combat tracker thing? Like, on
Yes.
the- if you click on that, do you see combat theme?
Yeah.
Oh, interesting. So you guys can individually change that. You should change it to fight commentator. It's pretty great.
We can't update it.
Where's the combat?
It doesn't let you do it.
No,
Says
it
we lack
doesn't.
the
Permission
The
to
set
do
of
so.
sounds will play when
Yeah.
combat begins.
V5
When your turn is
CL0.
next, and when it is your turn. Interesting. I don't know why you guys didn't hear that. Oh well, not big deal. I could hear it. So when I changed it to Hyperion's
can-
turn, I just heard a deep, manly voice go, "You are up next."
We can do it. We can mess with that later.
Yeah, not a big deal. I just realized that it was happening, and it wasn't one of you guys.
Is it my turn now?
So yep,
Yeah.
Hyperion, you are up.
Okay, I didn't catch that. Whew. Tactically, it seems ill-advised to go into this room, but I
Just do what
cannot
you
lie.
can.
It seems bad for all of us to go into this room and die. Is there any reason not to retreat tactically and take this combat to the previous room?
I mean, I did say that I mentioned that the objective was along this wall over here, so this is where the.
I mean, that's true, but
yeah,
are they going to stay
if
there?
you don't want to be in here and you can have some ranged shit, then whatever works for you, man.
Well, I know, but I'm just.
This is kind of what I do, so this is.
Yeah. We just don't have positioning on these guys very well.
Yeah.
I hate to be the first one in, but oh well.
You're not.
I'm
You'd be the
first
second one.
in, but
Well, yeah.
but yes.
The first one fully into the room. We haven't seen what's down below. Well, it can't hurt to find out, I suppose. I'm going to move.
Okay.
15.
So this is like this
20.
edge here. Let me explain this. So this is like a 5-foot drop down along this
Just
edge
5 feet?
from just
Like a
5 feet.
stage?
So yeah, it's like a stage.
We're
You
on
guys are up on
stage.
like a stage.
Okay.
So I can read that little bit again. But yeah, there's like a podium here, and this is like a stage. This is like where they like had like speeches and like took votes in like this chamber.
Yeah, sure.
So yeah, there's stairs down. These are both stairs down to the ground, but these are like 5 foot. So I'd probably, if you want to jump down, you could pretty easily. I might make you make an acrobatics check and not roll a natural 1 is all it would be, more or less. Because it's a 5 foot drop, so it's not like you're gonna die or anything, but you could fall down, I suppose, if you don't use the stairs. So just keep that in mind.
Is there anything to the south that we were not talking about before because we couldn't see it?
Oh, yeah. So, yeah, if you're down to the south, so there's a double door to the south that looks like it's been welded shut with thick steel bars, and metal chairs have been piled into a jumbled barrier, also at the eastern side of the room. So, yeah, I guess I forgot to... These are like piled-up chairs, but it looks like this door has been welded shut. But if you guys think about it, and, like, you have the map in your head, that you guys tried this door when you first came in. Like, this is the whole outside area, so you know that this was, like, barred, so...
Yep. Okay.
You don't see anything. There's no other like creatures or anything crazy going on to the south, as far as you can tell.
Okay. Man, okay. And this guy, the guy to the south's already acted, right?
Uh-huh. He's already had his turn. He went first. Just made it. Sorry.
We should focus on one target at a time. I'm going to cast Austin's favorite spell thus far.
Here we go.
Holographic image.
But we know how to work it a little bit better now, yeah?
We do know a little bit about it. So it's
I've forgotten all that we
four
talked
10-foot cubes plus one 10-foot cube per caster level. So I basically
how
have
many do you want?
60-foot cubes. I don't want me. I think this time I create an opaque barrier. I create like a wall of stone or like a wall of like plastic, we'll say plasteel, just across the top of the room and just cut off the other person.
Cut off this person. Okay.
Yeah. So let's.
So you
can I draw
have.
something?
Yes, let's say. Let's figure out how we want to draw that. So I think you should just be able to do draw a rectangle. I'll let you mess with drawing it.
Oh. Okay. So let's see. What did I say? I've got 6 10-foot cubes. So I don't know. That's at least 60 feet, right?
Makes
5,
sense to me.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. That's like the whole room. I'm gonna just build a wall there. Can you see the wall?
We can all see that. Yep.
All right, cool. So I'm just gonna make it and just make it like, well, it's 10-foot. So I should be able to do 10 feet tall.
Opaque though, so everyone can still see through it.
No. Opaque, so you cannot see it through.
You cannot see through it. Okay, so let's do this then, just to make it really fun.
It'd be a beautiful wall.
Yep. I'm just going to basically look like I am creating a wall of some hard material that blocks us off.
I have made it an actual wall too now, so it hides your guys' fog. Like there's fog of war back there now, so you can't see it through it.
So the biggest thing is that you have to interact with it
to realize that it's not
disbelieve it.
Yep.
So like if you think you as a person would start shooting at a solid wall because that appears there, you can do that. Sure. But like arguably there's something other things you might try first. You might walk up and just try to feel it, which is valid. But anyways, so I made a wall. So at least as of right now, the person on the other side of it shouldn't be able to target us with stuff until they've disbelieved.
So it looks like it's a wall, right?
It looks like it's a wall.
Thing. Okay.
I'm gonna say it just looks like I made it out of the material that the walls are already made out of. Like I just pulled them,
extended them out
together.
A hard plastic, maybe.
Yep. Yeah, plasteel. Very valuable.
It's plastic. It's hard as plastic.
Plasteel. Yeah. All right, and that's my third casting of a first level spell today. So my character's useless, and I will just.
Okay.
Seppuku.
You didn't hear it? God damn, it's so cool. I don't know why you guys.
I just heard it.
You did hear it that time? Okay.
Yeah, I heard it.
It's your turn.
Now it says fight commentator. Is that?
It does.
Did you do that?
I didn't change it. That's what it was at.
Okay.
I did not hear it, but
yeah, I don't
I'll
know.
deal with
I think it's only my
it's
turn.
not a big deal.
Music stopped for me though.
Austin, can you get a voice modulator that makes you sound like that guy?
There you go.
Choose your character.
Choose your Okay, you're right.
I really wish I could do a voice modulator.
What's the thing that you had for a while there, Brennan? What was that called? It was a
Yeah, you did it for the Marvel one.
Oh.
Voice mod.
I don't know. Yeah, voice mod. It's not installed on my other computer. I would actually
Sarah
have to use another license to get it on this computer. I think I got 3 licenses, but
that's funny.
It's funny.
Well, worth looking into. Not really, but maybe.
Yeah.
All right, so yeah, let me see. So I will peel the curtain slightly. It is now that person on the other side of the wall's turn, but
Oh
I will
shit!
not necessarily reveal what they do. So is it
Okay.
a standard action for them to believe? Like theoretically, could they do something to the wall and then get the check? You know what I mean? Like in the same
Yeah.
turn?
No, if you interact with the wall, you get the will save.
Okay. Okay. I know what they would do.
Okay.
And they're going to get a will save. So let me look and
She
see what
walks out and
their
pees on the wall.
Okay, I know what their will is. You
I
know
knew
what
it
my
wasn't
DC
real.
is?
I know what my DC is.
I think it's probably the caster's DC, I would imagine.
No, I know.
Okay.
The save DC is 15.
Okay. They got a 15. I rolled a 12 and they have a +3 will.
That
So
feels bad, man.
they disbelieve it, right?
Sure.
So it just oh, I guess it doesn't disappear though, right? They can now, I guess you wouldn't know that they don't believe it anymore. I guess I don't know. I'm trying to decide.
I do if she starts shooting through it next turn, but as of
Well,
right now,
I'm
I don't
saying
know.
she could still move through. She could move through it now, right? If she knows it's not a
Sure.
wall, she could move
Yeah.
through it. Okay, so I will say that you just see her just like burst through the wall.
Okay.
She's got a like a dashko in her hand too. That's what that is. That's what you're seeing in that character image. Let me pull that up again here.
Yeah, that is what that is.
She's got a flame dashko.
She's also got a bikini on underneath, like plasma
Yeah.
armor.
Covering her lady bits.
Correct.
She also doesn't look like the Shunta or a.
I don't know,
Oh,
man.
that's
You'll
because
have
that's because she's an Ifrit. I see.
Oh yeah, her name.
She's
Yeah,
playing her
Player
Scion.
Front. Yeah, that's fair. Why that's
all right.
End up being her name. That's I have. Well, if I click on her, but it doesn't matter. All right, Sunny, it is your turn.
Sunny
Sunny.
and Cher.
All right, so Sunny, you've seen Ace walk out, get hit with a pretty weak sniper shot. Hyperion run out, maybe
What was the
hear
sniper
about a
shot?
wall. Well, it wasn't, but it's like far away, so it's a pistol shot technically. It's a trick attack,
Oh.
so.
Well, that's rude.
And then like a wall pop up. Maybe you could see the part of the wall, and then like a creature jump through it or a person jump through it. So there's been a lot that's happened, but it is now your turn.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna get around my allies here a little bit, because she's currently running towards, it looks like Ace right now. So I'm gonna try.
She at least moved in the direction. She jumped up on that edge and has like moved through the wall there.
Okay. I'll just go, Mr. Sigmore, watch out! And they'll get in front of him and try and blast her.
Okay.
Before she can get any closer.
Okay. Blast away. Actually, let me make sure that she doesn't have any sort of like giga reach ability or something. Yeah, you're good.
Okay. I got a 13 to hit. EAC.
13 against EAC is going to be a miss. Does not get through the armor.
Like, holy shit, do you see it blast through that wall? That was crazy.
Yes, I did. That is crazy. The wall is an illusion.
I don't believe it.
God damn it.
Okay, well, that concludes my turn.
Okay. Sidmore, you are up. Next.
I still didn't hear it.
I don't know. That's weird.
I heard. I wonder if that was it, because it was just like a dum, like right when you said that, and it happened to, when you said for Dylan is too. I don't know if it was just the music
What
at
does
the
it say
exact
if you
right
click the little
time.
gear icon? Does it say something different there? then fight commentator. In the top of the
combat
top.
theme.
Yeah, combat
Oh, it just says epic. Oh, okay, so that's what that was. I changed it to epic, and it just like added
Dun, dun.
the,
Okay, cool.
the drums. Dum dum. Like,
Which is fine. You
okay,
can do that.
cool.
You can turn it off. I didn't realize that.
Well,
it
that was perfect. I thought it was in the song. It fits so perfectly.
Not to completely pull us aside, but there is a new update coming to Foundry soon that adds a bunch of cool things. But one of them is when it's your turn in combat, I can make it so there's like a image or like an icon floating underneath your token. So like we could theoretically like have like the crits and cantrips like logo like swirling in a pattern below your token whenever it's your turn, so that it's really obvious that it's like your turn too, which I thought was pretty cool. There's a lot of different things you could do, but there's like the ability to like add an icon only when it's your turn in combat, which is should be pretty cool. I'm excited to play around with that. So coming soon.
Okay.
I really like the font of the crits and cantrips sign that you have, Brendan. Like if we had that was like in a circle, like the Lord of the Rings kind of
Yep.
aesthetic.
Yeah,
that'd be pretty cool.
Can I like push this lady near me? Push her back like one square back, and then take her spot.
Yeah. Yeah. That's fine.
Can we like kind of freely do that? Just like as my move.
I would say that she probably backed up as much as you guys would have let her to when all this shit started happening. So
I would have like grabbed her shirt, like the top of her shirt, and like pushed her back. But then like if she started to like resist to like pull backwards, I would have pulled her back. Be like, no, I'm just moving you for a second.
really
Stay right here.
messing with her.
Kinda,
Yep.
but I wanted her out of my fucking way. That's really what.
Get out of my way.
Sure.
And then, yeah, I'm just gonna take a shot at this lady.
Okay.
In the front of the door.
Clean shot right between your friends. Got it.
Come on. That's why I moved.
No, you're good. I'm fucking with you.
I've been rolling fucking pebbles. I need something good. Here we go. What's that?
God damn it. Brendan.
Okay.
Just launched Baldur's Gate. Which is like all the games to like try to play during
to play
it's like the most necessary to like pay attention to.
Okay. Rolled 18 plus
talking.
19, 20, 21. 21 to hit.
21 against. What kind of damage is it, Casey? That's going to be a hit.
All right.
Hey, yo. Okay. Not gonna be a lot, but gonna be something. Only 2 points.
2 points of damage.
2 points of piercing.
Okay. Kind of hits through her armor a little bit. Maybe she's bleeding just a little bit. Okay. That is the end of round 1. We will jump to round 2. It's your turn.
Oh, hey, I heard it that time.
That makes me laugh every time. All right. So it is. Actually, I guess I haven't been showing this guy. That's right. Oh, can you guys not? Did I not have him visible? Sorry. You guys see this guy down here?
I saw him.
Okay. I guess I must have accidentally made him invisible to me at some point. Anyway, it is his turn again. He has now seen Hyperion make his way out. And is a little bit of an easier shot here, potentially, not around this corner. So he is going to attempt a trick attack on you. He is going to roll an intimidation check. And needs to hit... Oh, it doesn't matter. I rolled a natural 20. That is definitely going to succeed.
Ooh.
Unfortunately, it was on the trick attack part, so it doesn't actually do
yeah.
anything.
How many times did Skid complain about that exactly? He's just like...
Or even Raul, I think, granted that a couple of times.
Exactly. It's like, keep rolling these crits on the first roll and not on the second one. Then he'd roll 20 and then get a 5. And it's just like, what's the point?
It doesn't matter.
I have to hit twice for all of it to hit?
Yep.
All
right, we'll use that was my brand new Planet Comic-Con die that I used there. Very pretty, very nice. Now I will use my GCP die here. I'm going to roll the Troy die. And you are flat-footed, so you're taking -2 to your AC here. And I rolled a natural 1.
Oh.
Time for a fumble. Awesome. We love that. Natural 20 to a natural 1. That's fucking Garbo. Okay. So let me double check. That was it's gonna be electricity and fire, so it's gonna be an energy. This is the fumble deck. Okay, so the extreme was bludgeoning, so it doesn't count. So we're going energy. Don't cross the beams. Your allies take a -2 penalty to ranged attack rolls against your target for 1 round.
Ooh.
Nice. So I got lucky.
Oh no! Anyway.
Pretty much. So I think I got lucky on that one. Maybe it just kind of bounced off the wall, but that is going to be his turn. Full round action, trick attack, natural 20, natural 1. Nothing. Ace,
That's a miracle.
you are up.
All right.
Next.
That's a miracle.
I'm gonna go ahead and still take a shot at that dude again.
Okay.
So blow him the fuck up.
Blow the fuck up.
If you take a
I'm-
ranged attack, it's actually going to trigger an attack of opportunity here.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. I'm still gonna do it.
Yep, I'm
Go
going to say
ahead.
there's really not a lot you
Because
can do,
there's
so
not,
yeah.
there's not really a good option.
Okay, so all right, so she's going to swing at you with this flame dashko. Ooh, god damn it. 13 to hit against the
That
AC.
misses.
Okay.
That misses.
Okay. So she swings and maybe wasn't quite prepared for you to open yourself up and she wasn't fully ready for that, so you are good to go.
Mhm. All right. 19 to hit.
19 to hit is going to be a hit.
Okay.
Oh, actually, sorry. Yeah, he's
doubles?
there's a mischance here. So go. It's a 50-50. So you roll however whatever die you want and give me a 50-50. He's going to be the first 50 of whatever die you want to roll. Let you roll whatever
Okay.
you want.
I'm gonna do a D6 since I
Okay,
have it
D6.
here.
So 1, 2, 3. It'll hit him.
1.
Okay, you hit.
And the reaction cannon is a D10. Where's my D10 at? There you are. Oh, almost
Wait, is this the
max
first time
damage.
he's
Got
been hit?
9.
Because you didn't hit him last time, right?
Correct. Yeah, I hit the AC, but got one of the mirror image.
Okay.
Yeah.
9 damage.
9 damage. Okay.
Nice.
Okay. Yep, that
Um,
looks like it hurt.
Ooh, that one's gonna leave a mark.
Since she's already used her reaction, I'm gonna use my movement to I'll can I jump to like just hop over here and then go down?
1 second, I gotta ban someone trying to sell his views.
What?
Gonna ban him.
Okay. What? Sorry. What's the question again?
I'm just saying like hop over to this next
Yeah,
one
give me
because,
give me an acrobatics check, but like as long as you don't roll a natural 1, you're fine.
I got a 3.
Okay, that'll work. You might slip just
It's
a
not
little
a
bit. Yeah, I know you're good.
Just
Yeah, it'll do
I'll
it.
I'll just go over here
Thank you.
since it's being weird. So 5,
Yeah, there's
10,
I think I made it.
15. I'll go to here.
Okay.
And that'll be my turn.
Okay. Hyperion,
It is your turn.
make
He said
ready.
creepily.
My guy said, "Make ready. Your turn comes."
Gosh. All right.
That was a long-
I'm out of spells now. And I have pathetic weapons that I can use, but all right, so Ace has moved down. He's trying to battle the operative a little bit.
Uh-huh.
The wall's gonna go away. I don't know how to get rid of it.
I got it.
Okay. Because I'm not gonna maintain concentration. That's all the longer it lasts. So
Okay.
bye first level spell. I can fire my pistol at this person with a dashko that is charging me.
Okay.
It is decent. 18 against EAC.
18 against EAC is going to be a hit.
All right. 2 points of electricity damage. All right. And then I'm going to get as much distance as I can from this melee person. Where is my movement? 30 feet. All right. Actually, that was just 5, 10, 15. Oh, can I not go off the edge here?
I have it as a wall. Where do you? So yeah, give
I was
me a
just gonna put down.
yeah, give me a acrobatics check and roll a natural 1.
All right, acrobatics. That's an 11,
Okay, that's fine.
and then I think this puts me at 30.
Okay.
Actually, I'm just gonna go straight. 30.
All right, that'll be your turn.
No, yep. End turn.
All right, it is. Okay, so now this lady's turn. I want to. I now need the measurement controls. That'll work. So this lady goes, "You all need to leave," and but in a much more feminine voice, because I just can't do it right now. You all need to leave. Can I get a reflex save from Ace and Sunny and Sidmore?
Reflex.
No, you can't actually.
Okay, so we'll just assume you failed.
No, 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 no.
No, 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 no. Wait.
17 for me.
Okay.
That's a 10 for me.
Okay.
I didn't.
11.
Okay. It is and I'm gonna double check here because you guys are right on the edge. I think it's DC 11.
Damn.
Yep, DC 11. So this is going to be an overheat. So those of you that pass will take half damage. So that's
Did I pass with the 11?
11 is a pass. Yep, you have to make it. So only Sunny's gonna take full damage here. I rolled a 1 and a 4. So Sunny's gonna take 5 points of damage. The rest of you are gonna take 2 points of damage. 2 points of fire damage. Jesus Christ, that was supposed to be so fucking cool. That is
Need
a
someone to make a. It's getting hot in here.
yeah, no kidding.
For the
That
soundboard.
is a standard
Give me 3
action.
minutes.
Yeah, that is a standard action. So with their move action, they are going to let's see.
Hey, Austin, guess what?
Chicken butt.
You're fired.
You fired.
That's pretty good. I like that. Trying to say. Okay, so she is just going to take a step forward towards Sunny here, and that will be her turn. It is now Sunny's turn.
Oh.
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 Personal space, personal space.
No space. You know what? Nah. I'm moving back. Yeah.
5 foot step back? Are you double moving?
I guess she just had her turn.
Yeah, so she's got her
Huh.
attack of opportunity.
Mhm.
Okay. Then yeah, I'll just step.
So you could step, and then you could.
Yeah, I'll step and shoot, but I'll put in a inhibitor. I'll tap into my DJ booth
Oh
and
no, not an inhibitor, Chip.
yeah, fix up some real stinky beats.
I don't get it.
See
Do
if
the
I
clones
can
have
get it.
something to be concerned about?
Oh no, he doesn't know.
What should we do? Which one should we pick? Any good options? Okay, I'm gonna shoot, see if I get it, and then Nah. It's a 10 to hit.
That head is gonna be a miss.
Yeah.
As your little needler thing or whatever you're using just kind of bounces off of her.
It's
Or I guess your
it's definitely
sonic
a sonic
pistol.
rifle.
Yeah, you're
Yeah,
right.
it's big and cool.
Yeah, it still wasn't cool enough to
Not an Xbox property, that's for sure.
Sure. Okay. That will be your turn then, yeah?
Yeah.
Sidmore is up.
Give me 1 second.
He's working
Okay.
on that. It's getting hot in here, soundbite? Or what's
Yep. Welcome. Okay.
You were quick with it.
I told you, give me 3 minutes. So I was gonna do something new. Where was it?
I have just one thing to say to you.
So
Okay,
stupid.
so I'm gonna spend 1 resolve point
Okay.
for an offensive use. It's called momentary proficiency, so that I'm going to become proficient with my weapon for 1 minute. Because technically, Sidmore is not as proficient with this weapon as Rhombus is. So,
Okay.
but I really want to
Okay.
use it, so I'm gonna
Cool.
do that. So I'm gonna spend 1 resolve, and
Okay.
then I think I can
I like it.
find.
Kind of lock in a little bit. Did I kill the music again? Keeps happening.
Just so I can use it on here. I think that actually use.
Just play.
And then I shouldn't have negative. There we go. Okay. So from like a roleplay aesthetic, kind of, Sidmore kind of pulls out this Dashko and like looks at it because he has it, but this version of him doesn't really use it all that often. And then he's looking at it and he kind of closes his eyes for a second and almost summons just a tiny bit of Rhombus to come through to help him in this moment with this weapon.
Okay.
Then he kind of like opens his eyes back up and then just takes a step. And then tries to swing this Dashko at this one. There's going to be a 18 to hit.
18's going to be a hit.
That's what I'm talking about, baby. Okay. Damn. Only 3 points of damage.
Okay.
Not
3
nothing.
points of piercing.
Chipping away.
And that should be my turn.
Okay. It is now top of...
But I've never seen those in the resolve points, so I'm kind of...
Yeah, the new resolve point stuff is cool. Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is definitely different since the last
You do
time
have
that
to
we
like
played.
choose them, right? You decided you have to like choose at the beginning of the day which ones you want to get ready.
Is that right? I'll have to look into it again. I don't
Is it like
remember.
wizards?
I think you only get one to pick one. There's like a
Okay.
you choose.
Ooh, I think we did talk about that. Okay. Well, I will begin to enforce that next time we have a night cycle, but for now that is fine. I think that makes sense that that's what you would have chosen. So, all right, it is back to our good old sniper friend. He sees 2 people, maybe approaching him a little bit more. Oh, I need to adjust that music down. Sorry. I decided to go with
dare
all
you.
combat now, and so not all of them are set at 30%. So he's
So
going
happy.
to shoot at Hyperion, because Hyperion is the closer target.
Ouch.
Let's
Very nice.
use my Geralt die for the trick attack. So we're going for an intimidate check first. And that is going to pass that check, so you are now flat-footed. So we're going to hit a second time. And we're not. We're running into the shit that Skid said that he ran into. Zaylin. This guy. Let me double check if this is documented. I guess it might. 13 to hit against EAC?
It's a miss.
Damn. Okay.
Nice.
My EAC is 14.
Ah.
Nice.
Yes. Oh, wait. No, I did the math wrong. Wait, what's your AC?
Yeah. Me too.
What's your AC?
25.
You were flat-footed.
What? Oh, I'm flat-footed against this
Yeah,
guy?
because I succeeded my my trick attack.
Yeah, okay. Then my EAC is 12.
Okay, so then he would have hit. Okay, cool. Wah wah wee wah. Alright, so that is going to be crack die. Nope, can't have a 9 on 1d8, so it's going to be 6. But what is the bonus for trick attack? Is 1d4 2. So that is going to be a total of 8 points of damage, electricity and fire, if it matters.
That sucks.
As he blasts you with this kind of like plasma pistol thing that he has.
Time to abandon ship.
Nice. We love a good Star Wars soundbite at Starfinder.
Always.
Okay. That is going to be his turn. It is now Ace's turn. You just saw your holographic friend, Hyperion 11, get blasted with electricity E-fire.
Mm-hmm. Since I hit him, he still has a mirror image, right? Or whenever I hit, did that break?
I don't remember now. Give me a second.
Okay, I'll go ahead
first turn
and
you
do
shot an image, right? Second
First
turn
turn-
you hit him.
Uh-huh. But that doesn't
Yeah.
destroy... Hitting him doesn't destroy an image, right?
No.
Okay.
Okay.
I didn't think so, but wanted to at least
Yeah.
ask. Gonna go
Yeah, so
ahead
there's still
and
2 of them.
roll. I am gonna come up here trying to get a little closer.
Okay.
Since Hyperion just took a
and
big
I
hit.
forgot to be giving him cover this entire time, too. Jesus Christ. Okay.
Does a 17? I don't remember. I think that hits.
Yeah, it does normally, but now let me double check the cover things because I want to make sure I'm doing that right. I have all the cover rules, but I need to make sure I know.
I probably should have done that.
Okay, so the blind doesn't do anything. Does it say? Actually, okay, let's just talk about this. So soft cover, partial cover,
+2.
and I think it's improved cover. Oh wait, no, if more than half of you is visible, so that's probably just partial, so it's probably just +2.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was gonna say, well, it wouldn't be improved cover unless he's got like he's got something built back there.
Well,
to
he's
hide
got, it does say takes cover behind his sniper's blind, but I think that's just what they're calling this setup there, not necessarily like the item sniper's blind, because it doesn't say he has that anywhere. So what was it that you rolled again, Justin, and against what?
17.
Okay, 17 is going to be a hit.
K. It will. Okay.
Yep.
I'll do another D6. I got a 3 that time. Was that
1, 2, 3 is
you
him.
said the lower
so
half?
That's gonna, yeah,
Okay.
lower half is going to be him.
Cool.
First half.
Cool. D10. 6 damage on him.
6 damage. Okay, chipping away. He's still up. And it is going to be Hyperion's turn.
Ooh, it's your turn, he says. All right. Can I do? It's not what it's called. This is what I should be doing the whole time.
Yeah.
I could
Describe
do,
it in
like,
me for great
the
detail for a short. Hello, YouTube. Hello, Instagram. Hello, TikTok.
yeah. So let's see. There's this guy and this guy. So I could do harrying fire on this guy. Just make a ranged attack against AC 15, and if I hit, then it grants a +2 to the next person to try to attack.
Yeah, cool. Yeah. I feel like harrying fire against like a sniper makes a lot of sense too. Like try to counteract
Yeah.
some of that, you know. At least thematically, that sounds cool.
Covering fire is the same thing, but it gives me a bonus to AC. It just kind of depends on whether or not he's going to keep doing that. I don't know if there's anything that we could do to like try to get rid of the cover.
It's like a bunch of piled up chairs. So, I mean, like I would say, like if you got up to it, like a full round action, you could get rid of 1 square's worth, maybe. Like it's gonna be both of you having to like tear away his chair. If you had like a grenade that you could throw in the middle of it, maybe it would break it apart, or at least make it down. Maybe not from a +2 to a +1.
I mean, it's not a huge deal.
Yeah, I mean, if you
I
get
do
creative
have a
with it.
grenade.
Yeah. Or if
I meant
Dalton's
to-
character could get all the way there and do like a pull, you know, his black hole thing or whatever, you could pull it. Like I'm flexible in that, but I don't know if it's gonna happen.
I mean,
Wait,
I
what?
think
A pull.
Pull who?
I'm just saying your graviton thing. You're good. I don't think you need.
No. I know. Okay, great.
All right. Let's see.
I haven't
If
pulled you
we,
off.
I haven't pulled you off. I'm sorry.
It's
What?
almost as if you and I don't have a relationship.
I don't have a great chance. I don't think of hitting this guy. Maybe I do. I hit him last time actually.
Well, if you potentially move a square down, you might have a little better line of sight. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
That'd be up for Austin.
No, I think the cover. He's gonna have the cover pretty much that whole. It's kind of looped around a little bit, so.
You'd have to be on the north side to have.
Yeah, I think on the north side up here, you could probably avoid his cover, but on the south side, it's going to be tough.
Fire. I'm going to shoot twice. What the hell?
So a -4 for both.
Yep.
Is the music's too loud again? I am adjusting. Astral danger. Sorry.
How does a 1 hit? Is that a miss?
A natural one?
No, not a natural one.
Oh,
1
okay.
total.
That's gonna be a miss. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I got a 1 and a 12. So.
12 is gonna be a miss too.
Oh, used up 2 batteries to charge instead of 1. Good job. My pistol is now dead. All right.
Wait. Do you only have your fists now? Do you have
It's a
nothing?
hologram that's gonna come beat the shit out of
Okay, I was like, you said you're.
I have 0 level spells. They're not better than the pistol, so I was at least using it while I had it. But
yeah, that's
fair. He goes. All right, it's time for the wizard to go into melee. I mean, we did stash half our stuff, right? We left stuff.
You guys did leave some
so
stuff,
more,
so yeah.
weapons. I would have a sniper rifle with me, but I don't have that right now. So
I'm trying
to.
God damn it, I wish I would have read. There's so much all the time. What you guys know about Bull Rush?
You have to, if memory serves, you have to have at least 10 feet of like head start before before you make contact with them before.
Maneuver. It's not. Are you trying to bull rush? Or are you trying to charge? There's 2 different things. Bull rush just knocks people back. If that's what you're trying to do.
No, I have a thing that acts like Bull Rush. That's with this guy's Solarian abilities that I was reading through.
Yeah.
Well, also
Bull Rush pushes them 5 feet back, and for every 5 feet that for every 5 that you exceed the CMD, you can push back an additional 5 feet.
Okay, when you attempt this, the target takes.
And the first Battle of Bull Run was fought on July 21st, 1861, near Manassas Junction.
Thank you, Chip.
Check out
Virginia.
the big brain on
I'm just saying.
freaking love
Yeah, that was so good.
that line.
Actually. As a standard action, you can do and make a charge without penalties.
Okay, do you know what a charge does? Charge is a full round action.
Well, it does say that this whole thing is a standard action, though. So
Sure.
nope, this is Pathfinder First Edition. I would like Starfinder.
What are you looking for?
Charge.
I just asked if you wanted the text of it. I'm looking at it right now.
Oh, sorry. No, I thought you were just telling me that it was a
You
full
know
round
this.
action. You can move up to double your speed and make a melee attack at the end of your movement. You can draw a weapon. Okay, so it's just okay. So it doesn't. I don't think it is necessary in this instance. This guy is going to take a step forward to be next to both of you, and he is going to swing his dashko at.
That's gonna prevent a attack.
Provoke.
just
Did you have a melee
casually-
weapon out?
I did. I used my
Yeah.
Dashko.
Okay. Dashko at me, bitch.
Okay. Dashko. Oh, only 14.
14 against. It's
Probably
EAC,
can't.
right? Because you're doing like, is it a type
Or,
of dashko? It's like a fire dashko or whatever.
Yeah.
Oh. Nice.
That's actually a hit.
Hey, yo. Oh, that's 13 points of damage.
Holy
Damn.
shit!
That was max
Nice.
damage.
Palpable.
Yeah, I hope so. Fuck. All right. Well, he was maybe going to randomly decide which one of you he was going to attack, but on that note, he is definitely going to swing at the fox.
Yeah, I wonder why.
Yeah, I don't. All right, let's see. That is going to be
Thanks,
a
buddy. Appreciate your efforts.
27 to hit.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Yeah, I
we'll do
figured.
it.
I hoped so.
Yeah, I'll do it.
All right, that is going to be 9 points of fire damage. And that is going to be. Oh, sorry, I had it moved off him. Now it's Sunny's turn.
I said you are next. It is your turn.
It's still doing the thing. It's not a cheat.
Okay. I'm gonna try this one more time. Since now she's looking at him now.
Okay, take a
I'm gonna-
step
I'm gonna
back.
step
Okay.
Question:
back
Does she
diagonally.
have a halo?
Oh yeah, we'll save.
Good.
Hey,
Good call, Justin. I like that. Bottle cap.
Oh,
Hell yeah.
That's a bottle cap.
Didn't even get
All
one
does
for
that.
knowing it was a trap just by looking
You
at it.
can't ask for it. It's like my full book.
I don't think
I
he
didn't
asked
ask for it. I think
I
I
know,
was
you
but
didn't
Brendan
ask for
did.
it. Oh
pointed it
wow, he
out.
ruined it for you. Oh my god.
I don't need it. I'm gonna
The
kick
halo
his ass.
starts to form and then fails to form.
Lame.
Good shout, though. Oh, wait. No, I don't want to do that right now. You go to the map. Actually, not bottle cap. Excuse me. Star points.
Bar points?
That's what we named the channel.
What the
Star
fuck?
points.
Starbucks.
Did you? Maybe I did.
I think we. I
I don't
think
I
we
don't think it
both
was meant to stay that way.
came to that.
Yeah, you
conclusion.
should change it.
So what's Sunny do?
Oh yeah, I just stepped
Sorry.
back and shot again.
I think
What'd you get?
Astro points. some.
13 EAC.
Hit against EAC is going to be a miss.
Dang it.
Damn, I'm gonna put my entire clip out and not hit nothing.
Yeah, that is rough.
And one more shot.
It is
happen.
now Sidmore's turn.
And that's rough.
As you've noticed, the last couple rounds, he has been building with a light coming from inside of it. And he
Okay.
just can't contain it anymore. He's just going to let it out. And he's also going to aim for this bitch that we have cuffed up for no fucking reason. Just fuck it.
A 2-for-1.
Yep. And he's going to go supernova.
Okay.
Just posted a Super Saiyan GIF.
That's exactly what he did.
Okay, supernova. Is that going to be a reflex save?
Yes.
As Sean Schimmel would say.
Actually, I
I will
have.
not let you destroy my world!
Okay. All right, and do you know what the reflex save is for it?
Was that in the sheet? Was that the save DC or the skill DC?
Should be the save DC at the top of that.
Gotcha. Yep, I got it.
Okay, so reflex save from this guy. Oh, God, it's a really good roll, but I'm gonna call it cracked because it's not quite flat.
Gotta honor the cock.
I should have.
as they say
I
in
should have lied.
20.
9.
A 9
I
failed.
only got a 9, so that's gonna be a fail. Yeah. Dalton, are you outside on a run? We've all of a sudden really gained some fan
No,
noises
sorry.
from
I turned a fan on because
You have
it gets so
Chris
fucking
on?
hot in my room. Pretty sure.
I might try toggling it. It might help a little bit. I feel like it kind of sounded like you were outside playing.
Maybe I am. Who knows? Uh-oh, here it comes.
It's horrible every time. Not as horrible as the...
Oh no.
I saw
Juicy.
a clip where they were playing Repo, and every time that someone got brought back, they played that sound as if that was the sound of them coming back. It was really good, actually.
All right. That is 14 points of fire damage.
Describe your kill.
Nice.
Does it hit the other bitch too?
Yeah,
I
it
was going
does,
for
and
her.
kills her too. She's mangled up. She
Awesome.
can't manacled up. She can't
So
defend herself.
I'll I'll describe it as this. Whenever he did his weapon proficiency, he kind of summoned in that little bit of Ramdas in him. He went like slightly a little bit feral. Like he started showing his teeth a little bit more. He started growling whenever he hit things. Like he didn't really look and sound quite like himself because he was accessing that point. And then he went supernova, and then it just exploded in this ball of fire that completely incinerated both of these people down to their skeletons, and then they collapsed to the floor.
All right, and all their gear too.
No. The gear was perfectly fine. It doesn't affect that actually.
It's a pile pile.
It's in the notes. Yeah.
It's in a low
It's in the
baggy.
notes. Okay. Well, that is one enemy combatant down. That is going to be your turn, right? That's all. That's a full round.
Yeah. That'll be good.
Berserker Rage 2.
Technically, it's
Okay.
just a standard action, but I don't want to move.
Okay. All right, this guy. He's going to, maybe. Let's see. Can he see what just happened? Yeah, I think he can. I think he sees this giant fiery explosion happen, and then he sees his friend just down to basically a skeleton. That shouldn't matter, actually. Let me double check something. I just had forgotten that these guys have... That'd be so funny. It doesn't matter.
You forgot that these guys explode when they die, and now
No, I forgot that these guys have...
lambent.
Do they have fire resistance?
Yeah, but I don't think it was enough to matter.
Then maybe it didn't completely char them. It burned them just enough to where you can see all their muscles and insides, and then and then they collapsed.
Maybe it gave them a 3rd-degree burn on the
Really,
hand.
really
Yeah,
bad
a
burn.
little bit of resistance, but they would not have been enough. That was just too much all at once. So you are good. Okay, this guy is going to have seen his friend fry, which frying to death on the sun is just like insane. Like that just doesn't, like if you live on the sun, you should be good. Like you should have fire resistance. It's not something that you should have to worry about. So this is just so mind-boggling to him that he, like, the second hologram drops, and he drops his pistol and he just puts his hands up.
Ace will still have his reaction cannon lowered at him, or pointed at him, but say that's a good idea. He's gonna come over here, and disarm the dude and start to, I guess, not kind of like keep him at gunpoint to where he doesn't really.
Okay.
He's not gonna do anything.
Okay.
When he does
anybody
that
else
too,
want to be violent here, or should we drop out of initiative?
I'm gonna say Sidwar's still kind of taken over a little bit in the eyes, and he just sees him drop, but he starts walking straight toward him with his dashko out, like clearly ready to just fucking kill him. And he gets to about right here, and then that's whenever he breaks out of it and then stops.
Okay.
But then he kind of reads the room to see what everyone else wants to do.
Oh, we're not killing him. Got it.
Oh, I apologize.
Okay. So yeah, so the guy throws his hands up. You guys are able to get to him. And I think that's going to be a good place to stop. I think we could probably keep going, but I think that is a good stopping point. We'll have to figure out what this guy learns or what you guys know next time.
Oh yeah.
Good stuff. Thanks everyone for hanging out. Even you, Leak Yark Way No 7BWG, who's got the best viewers on streamboo.com. Remove the space.
Especially that guy.
Yeah, especially
Oh,
that
yeah.
guy.
That guy.
The real one.
Appreciate you.
Oh,
It's the real guy. Yep. Good stuff. But yeah, we'll catch you next time. Bye-bye.